Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay, and this is Life with Lindsay. Today we have a post review for you, but first, if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lindsay. I do mainly diamond painting and some other crafting-related content from time to time, and I would love if you would like, subscribe, hit the bell, hop aboard the Hot Mess Express. Let's all be friends. If you've been here before, hi, welcome. Thanks for coming back. So if you are new to me or new to my post reviews, or you're unfamiliar with what a post review is where I share all of my thoughts and opinions, the good, the bad, the ugly, on a canvas that I have recently completed. I do pride myself in being really honest and transparent with you guys, because it does me no good to tell you guys something is amazing if it isn't. So before I get super into this post review, this is My Hanukkah Wish from Tricia, Reilly-Matthews. It is a Dreamer Designs canvas. It is a 60 by 60 round drill canvas from Dreamer Designs. I completed this canvas in, let me see, a total of 9 days, and it took me 33 hours and 21 minutes. Please keep in mind that when I tell you guys how long I've worked on something, it's not because I'm boasting about it. It's not because it's a race. I keep track of these things for my own purposes, and I have a log book that I like to fill out and all of that. But also I don't like to sit for too long, because then my legs swell really bad, and so I constantly have a timer going to remind me to like get up and move and things like that. Now let's get into the actual diamond painting itself here. This was my very first round kit from Dreamer Designs. When they first launched as a business, they only had square kits, and they were a landscape company. They have since progressed, and they also offer round kits as well. And they now also have their mid-size kits, because the majority of their kits are 60 by 80. Or if they're square, 60 by 60. I mean, square, like physically in the shape, not the drill size. But they have their mid-size kits now that are available that are more like 40 by 50-ish. And that's part of their overseas collection. Not all of them, but some of them, just so things have changed and progressed over time. I'm not going to lie. I have never been one to be like, Dreamer Designs is my favorite. Now, that being said, the things that I didn't like previously, were they still issues? Let's talk about it. So, one of my biggest issues was always the oversaturation of the canvas, which I do still think they are oversaturated. I don't think they're nearly as oversaturated as they were before. It did not give me any headaches or any issues in that sense. So that was a nice improvement to see. Another issue that I have noticed, and I will put in a picture here, they have a tendency to use blue drills, like the background, with a white symbol, and some of them get blown out. I've always had an issue with some of their drill, with their symbol choices being really blurry. This section that I posted the photo of did give me a little bit of hesitation. Let me grab the drill so I can show you guys here what I'm talking about. So these here, they are both blue drills with a blue symbol and a white background, as opposed to the blue drills with the black symbol that they use for the ABs. There are a lot of special drills in this. We're going to talk about that in a minute. We're definitely going to talk about that in a minute. But some of these dark blue with the white symbols, on the kit, they were just blown out. They look good in the containers. In terms of drills, this was my trash. So very minimal trash. And as you can see, most of it is just, misshapen or blobs. So that was really, really nice. Let me talk about the drills. The drill quality was great. I had enough of every color. However, a lot of colors, they just feel like you're running low on. But thankfully, because I'm not super particular and I had very minimal trash, like that's it. But it is daunting when you pull out like multiple colors and they are like running down to the wire there. I'm trying to see if there's any other like really small amounts. Now, that being said, this kit had 65 colors. So there were some colors that used very little amount. We're going to talk about the drills, the special drills here. If you know me, I am not a fan of working with ABs. I think there's a time and a place for ABs. If you don't know what an AB is, it is an Aurora Borealis. It is a drill that has a shiny coating on it, like this one. You can see here it has that coating and it flips different colors. It catches the light. They're beautiful. I don't think large chunks of a canvas should be done in ABs unless you are choosing to do that on your own. This kit had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs and 2 crystals. Let's talk about this. Okay. I haven't even shown you guys the whole image here, but let's talk about this. Dreamer Designs. I have a bone to pick with you. Listen. There is absolutely no need for the amount of ABs that were charted in this kit. I feel like sometimes companies will show you a ton of special drills to be like, look, we have special drills. These 3 colors were used in the background, on the window panes, in the candles. And as you see the image, the window panes go across the whole image. There were some places where it's a nice little highlight, like here in the present. But I know they don't have the mica drills, like the fairy dust drills, whatever. They're called different things by different companies, but I think that would have been a much better substitute, for this, because it would have given a really subtle sheen without me constantly cursing at my canvas, because there was not a section that I worked on that didn't have the ABs in them. Another place that were well-placed ABs, in my opinion, you had these 2 pink ones here. If you're looking at the kit behind me, it's pretty obvious they were going to go in the girl's bow, and I thought that was really well done. So these were the 5 colors, and I'll show you guys more in depth the blue ones here in a minute, but I need to talk about these crystal drills. I'm trying to move things around here. Let me scoot this behind me. Ooh, don't fall. Okay. So I got a Crystal 666, which is a bright red, and a Crystal 5200, which is clear, if you can see that. It has the silver backing on the flat side. It is a clear crystal on top. Now, if we're going to talk about what we think special drills should have been instead of what they were, this should have been a 5200 AB, not a crystal. This is completely my opinion, but other people that I've talked to that have done this canvas agree with me on the same thing, that maybe this was not the best choice for what it was used for. You can see here it's in the girl's sweater. Don't know why. I guess it's trying to be like the reflection through the window. Okay, I can kind of get around that. What I can't get around is it's in the sour cream and the powdered sugar of the donut, the soufflé over here. Listen, when you're looking at sour cream or you're looking at powdered sugar, there's nothing that's crystal-like. It should have been an AB, in my opinion. They also were used in the flames of the candle, which doesn't really translate super well here in camera. I didn't hate that. It wasn't like something I had to write home about, but it definitely didn't bother me the same way that it did over here in the sour cream on top of the latkes. Now, we're going to talk about this other one, this red crystal here. Why? I don't know why they even had it. I don't know why it was charted. It was used in the most minimal way possible. It is right here. Can you guys see this? Right here. That's it. In the dreidel. It didn't need to be a special drill. This is a dreidel in a snow globe with dreidels on the base part. So maybe they were just trying to do it to like catch your attention. I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it added to the picture. I also don't think it took anything away from the picture. And then the other crystal was in the eye of the dog. Now, let's talk about the actual image itself, because if you watch my unboxing of this, it was incredibly emotional, and I was surprised by that. If you've not seen the unboxing, I will link that up in the eye for you. But here at the bottom, you have the kitty and the doggy and the little girl. Now, when I'm telling you the things that are the ABs, all of this right here is ABs. A chunk of this is ABs. Almost everywhere you see the light blue shades is ABs. So this is mostly ABs. This is all ABs. This is mostly ABs. These are completely all ABs. Then again, you have some ABs here on the edge of the package and the bow. I think that works. But again, all of this light blue here, and this is multiple shades. that are ABs. You also have a bunch of ABs up in the blues here, 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 and here, as well as in the candles. The top corners there, so when I start down in the bottom right corner always, and I work like a typewriter. I work right to left, I pull the canvas down, and they go left to right. And I kept doing that. So I basically worked on like this section first, then this section, and then this section. So by the time I got to these 6 pieces here done, I flipped the canvas and I was like, I am going to do the 2 corners first and end with the menorah. Me personally, I knew how much I had struggled with using these ABs, and these are the kinds of ABs that I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but the coating feels like it almost like flakes off, and I had to change my wax so many times in my pen, and I know so many people love, like, putty. I just can't get down with putty. I don't know if it's user error or what. I have tried so many different kinds, and none of them work for me the way that, like, I see it working for other people. It's probably just user error, but again, I knew it was going to be miserable. So I opted to end with this. Something I was very nervous about while doing this kit is the hands. They're charted very, very dark compared to the original image. That being said, I also feel like these 2 dark spots in the windows are much darker than the original image. Here's the original image, and here's the one that I completed side by side, so you guys can see that. Again, these are dark in the original image, but not that dark. And I was worried there would be no definition of the hand, which it looks better in the viewfinder. Let's just say that. I thoroughly enjoy this image. I think it is a beautiful kit. It has everything that I have been asking for since I started diamond painting in 2020 when it comes to a holiday kit for people who celebrate Hanukkah. It is not just a Star of David or a menorah. It is a warm family scene. Like, you know that there are loving family members in this house with this little girl. And the little cat and dog are just adorable. I love the symbolism that it has, like with the sufganyots and the lakas and the dreidels and the gelt, and the all of it is done so well. I just kind of wish that Dreamer Designs would have taken a different approach when it came to rendering the special drills. That's something that if I really wanted to, I could change that on my own. I could make a purchase from, DP with Sparklers or any of the other companies out there and get exactly what it is that I was looking for. But as charted, I felt there was far too many ABs, and I don't think that it really adds to the picture. I get that this is like looking in from the outside, and so you want that reflection a little bit because it's supposed to be through a window. But even if it was snowy, which it appears that it is, because you can see it here, I don't know why the actual window, like the lines that hold the window panes together, why that would be sparkly. I know you obviously can't make the image look like it's behind glass. But overall, I loved this kit. I loved working on it. I loved the feelings that it evoked. I'm going to cry. I love that I felt like we were finally heard. And I am not saying we as if I'm the spokesperson for, like, the Jewish community in the diamond painting world. But me and a couple other people that I know that worked on this all had very similar feelings we loved the image and the warmth behind it. The ABs were not our favorite. The special drills in general, I wish they were done a little bit differently. But overall, I loved this. One thing I like that Dreamer Designs does, if you've never noticed this, they extend the canvas past the drill field so that it gives it a more blended look when it is done. I love that too. I am pleasantly surprised how much I enjoyed working on this kit. I would like to get my hands on some more round kits from Dreamer Designs. But in the meantime, that's what I've got for this one. We've discussed potentially hanging this up in our house. And if you know me, that's huge. I don't have any diamond paintings hanging. None. I've done almost 100 to date, and they are all in piles on the floor. So I think that's all I've got for you guys for this one. Let me know. Have you done a Dreamer Designs round kit? And if you have, what are your thoughts and opinions on them? I love the image. It's so beautiful. It's a shame The artist does not allow, her account on Instagram doesn't allow you to tag her. So she hasn't been able to see, not saying that she would be watching it, but just she hasn't been able to see it. And I hope if she hears this, I hope she knows how much this image means to so many people. That's it. I don't want to cry anymore. If you guys made it all the way to the end, leave me a fire or donut emoji so I know you made it all the way to the end. I love this image. It's super, super sweet. I was hoping to be able to squeeze one more in before the end of the year, but that's not going to happen. At least I don't think that's going to happen. Part of me wants to kit up a really small kit, but I have like one day. So that's all I got for you guys for this one. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down below. If you guys like this video and you'd like to see more videos like this or nothing like this at all, please make sure to give this video 2 thumbs up. One real life, one virtual. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Come, join the Sparkle Squad. While you're there, hit that notification bell. I do not operate on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time, and I record when my tiny human is sleeping or sleeping. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!